Alright, well this is part 3 of my No Man's Sky experience. This will be the final judgment because I think I'm pretty tapped out on this game, honestly. So let's start with some updates. In the first portion of the video series that I've done for this, I had a lot of issues getting the game to start. I had to do a lot of things just to play. Since then, I've had no issues. There have been a few updates, and I believe also one on NVIDIA's end that seems to have solved a lot of the stuttering and stuff. Not all of it, but a lot of the issues have been resolved. Definitely far less tearing. So let's jump right into the pros. The pros. Let's start with visuals. I mean, just look at this. Everything you see in this game looks great. I mean, there's like nothing that doesn't look good. Just in general, the aesthetics are great. Another pro of this game is the travel. I pretty much enjoy every version of travel in this game. Yeah, it's not super complicated, but it looks good. Feels fairly good in most cases, with the exception of when you're on a planet. Now let's take a look at that. Alright, so entering a planet, everything's pretty chill, it's pretty standard each time. You know, same thing happens, you don't have too much control until the pulse drops off, and then you can kind of do your thing. And that's fine, I have no complaints about that. This is the part where things get a little hairy. The flying in this game is, I don't know what to call it. It's a little bit too assistive. Like, yeah, I have a hard time flying. I just generally suck at flying. Alright, so back to the visuals. The rooms and things, they're okay. They don't look great, they don't look bad. They're a part of the game. The planets, however, and the procedurally generated everything outside of those buildings is pretty amazing. I mean, it looks great. Look at that. Like, I don't have the settings maxed or anything like that, but just in general, it's an amazing looking game. Things like this over here. Where's it at? I think this is it. There's a toxic storm coming right now, so. But I mean, like, rolling up on spots like this are just. It's just amazing looking. It looks really great. Alright, let's jump into the cons. The cons are, you know, there's a lot of them, but most of them aren't major negatives. The biggest major negative is this. I mean, you pretty much just do that over and over and over and over again. And what's that for? To stay alive. Okay, I get the point. What happens if you don't? You die, and you lose things. Cool, what's the point of the game? Yeah, I mean, there's kind of a point, which is travel and get to the center of the universe and get a bigger ship, but everything tops out. I mean, there's only X amount of things you can do to get a ship with X things inside of it. Or you can find one. And you repeat this mining mission over and over and over again with different types of things. So different elements. And, you know, a lot of people immediately go to the argument of, well, that's what Minecraft is, and that's what Rust is, and that's what this game is, and that's what this game is. Except for the fact that you can interact with people, you can make structures to protect yourself, you can store things outside of a 20-slot container, you know, you can make contraptions, you can further the exploring that you're doing that is super repetitive by interacting with other things, and I think that's a big thing missing from this game. Overall, it's not a bad game. Am I going to put many more hours into it? Probably not anytime in the near future. It'll probably be a while before I come back unless there are some major updates. I think that in general the game is a good game, and it may appeal to some people who don't mind that repetitiveness without any sort of other interaction, but personally it doesn't do much for me outside of the sheer fascination with finding very unique things, and I think that's a great aspect of this game. It looks amazing. You can find some neat looking structures and planets, but it wears out really quickly. Overall, I give this 3.5 potatoes out of 5. It's a good game. Check it out.